Welcome back to the shop, everybody. Hope you had an excellent week. It is that time again. It is time for another Saturday night special where we talk about everything rock hounding related. And you may notice that there is an illuminated case now for the rocks that people send me. So many amazing things. It's nice to have a space for all of it as it accumulates. I still have more off camera that I need to label and do stuff with. So that's very cool. Got that project knocked out. So let's start with some rocks. After we went to Glass Butte for the obsidian, that video is right there, we ended up going over to Hampton Butte. And Hampton Butte has green petrified wood, agate, and jasper. At least that's what the books tell you. And I know from watching other people's videos that a lot of people love Hampton Butte. So that was not really my experience. I went out there and did some digging, did some poking around other people's tailings, all of that stuff. And well, you're looking at some of what we brought back. And I mean, it's not the worst spot in the world. It is a what am I trying to say? It's a state-sanctioned rockhounding site. So there is like a map that the state of Oregon puts together of all these different rockhounding spots, and it's on that, which means it gets hit hard by people, really hard, because it's not just rockhounds going out. It's just your casual person kind of, I don't know, dipping their toe in the water because they got a free map at some visitor center, let's say. So I'll throw some photos in here and you can see what I'm talking about. All of the holes were backfilled, which on one hand is good, and on the other hand it's not good. From a preservation standpoint, it makes a lot of sense, but from a standpoint of going out and not digging in someone else's tailings, it doesn't help much. So we definitely got stuff. There's like a little agate there, that's the agate. Some stuff like this where that's just a bunch of little speckles of agate. A lot of jasper. Nothing too amazing. To be totally honest, at this point in my kind of rock hounding journey, just jasp agates don't really do it for me. I can see how somebody would go out and find this chunk of jasper and be like, that's the coolest rock. I certainly remember my first rock hounding trip with Sarah, legit one, where we got some jaspers, and I was excited. I loved it. But now, not so much. We did not get any of the green petrified wood. You can see some little specks of green on that. Didn't do it, but, it is what it is. A lot of the guidebooks, they say that Hampton Butte, the road is really bad, and that it's not. They just put down a ton of basalt gravel, so it's a good road in. Any car could make it. You can see this piece here. That's a little piece of petrified wood split out of probably a round. You can see there's some bark here. I want my petrified wood to look like petrified wood, and this super doesn't. So, stuff like this might look neat, but it's a yard rock for me. So, get that out of the way. No more yard rocks on the table. So, yeah, there's that. What else? Oh, okay, so buckets, right? Buckets. Now, many people have seen me carry these 2-gallon white buckets. Now, I would normally put a different handle on it or put a piece of hose over the handle to make it more comfortable. This is a great size bucket for collecting, bringing back to your car. Have 2 of them. You could do one in each hand and balance that load out, because a 5 gallons of rock is a lot of weight, and that's not fun to carry. Well, this thing finally gave out on me. They give out on you. The plastic cracked right here. You can see that. So these buckets cost $4.25. Well, one of the viewers, I can't remember your name, mentioned to me that you can get a much durable bucket at a feed supply. So bring in the feed bucket. It's got a flat side, and that would be like to hang it on like a nail or a fence. And I actually changed the handle, so the handle is rounded now. You can see here in this photo, it's got like a little bendy bit up at the top for hanging, and it's like the plastic's twice as thick, easily 3 times as thick as that little white bucket that I just showed you. So I'm excited to have this now, and hopefully it's a better bucket. This cost me $7. Now, you can buy them on Amazon, but you pay like $7 shipping. It's ridiculous. So check out your feed supply stores for buckets. They come in, well, this size, which is 8 quarts and on up. But significantly a much better bucket, and I put the piece of garden hose on it so that it's nice. Nice bucket. Okay. I love it. Love the bucket. I have been looking at a couple of YouTube channels. Now, before we go any further, let me explain a little bit about how YouTube works. YouTube rewards creators that make similar, consistent content. So, you know, if somebody is, I don't know, into Beanie Babies. You remember Beanie Babies? I remember when those were popular. Somebody's into Beanie Babies, and they make videos of themselves going to thrift stores and buying Beanie Babies, and that's it. That's all they do. They put up 100 of those videos. Well, YouTube will reward that person highly by steering traffic towards them. However, if that person did that along with selling them, showing how much money they were making on eBay, let's say, explore the world of Beanie Babies, that person would not get as rewarded as highly and have traffic pushed at them because they're making varied content. However, when it comes to the rockhounding world, I'm a fan of the varied content, not so much a fan of Beanie Babies. I'm just picking on that as an example. And I like to think that I offer varied content here, you know, kind of rockhounding guides, adventure rock collecting videos, cutting, polishing, those types of things. I enjoy that content. I hope that you're here enjoying that content as well. There is, however, 2 channels that I have been enjoying immensely that are not getting the recognition that they deserve. So, the first one, the Rice Museum. The Rice Museum is an amazing place. If you're ever in the greater Portland, Oregon area, you need to check this place out. Well, they have a YouTube channel, and Garrett, he's the director over there. He's been creating all kinds of interesting educational videos about rocks, geology, showing off their collection at the museum, and it's amazing, and they're getting practically 0 views. So I will be putting a link down below. You should definitely go check them out if you have some time. You want to learn some stuff about rocks, geology, all of it. The Rice Museum is an excellent place for that. The other one is Kyle over at World of Rockhounds. Now, Kyle also makes kind of varied content where he's like cutting rocks, polishing, going out into the field, doing rockhounding trips. Excellent content. And he's another YouTuber here that's not getting the traffic steered at him. So, if you want to go check these guys out, I'll put links down there. I think you're gonna love it. You know, Kyle seems like he's got a lot going on. He's like making a lapidary shop. He wants to do classes. He's got a crazy collection. All that good stuff. Check out both those channels. So I think that wraps it up. I hope you enjoyed this. I got some cool, fun adventure videos that will be getting posted up here, hopefully this coming week. And as always, thank you so much for watching. And please hit the subscribe button and that thumbs up if you like this kind of content. Have a good day.